For this question, we have a proof. It says lines F and H are parallel and intersected by line Q as shown. Select statements and reasons to complete the proof showing angle 3 is congruent to angle 2. So when we approach a proof on an EOC question like this, we want to look at some of our vocabulary that we're dealing with, because that's going to help us. So if we look through some key terms in our reasons column, I see the words corresponding angles, I see the word transversal, and I see the words vertical angles. These are all important vocabulary words. So let's see if we can identify these in our picture. When we have corresponding angles mean that they're in the same position. So what do I mean by that? If I had a picture like this, our corresponding angles sit in the same position. So like angle 1 here sits above the line and to the left of this other line called the transversal. Okay. The angle that corresponds to that is angle 5 because it also sits above the line and to the left of the transversal. So corresponding, we're looking for angles in the same position. This word transversal, like I just said, is this line that's cutting the other ones. So that's our transversal. So for this particular line, line 2, we have these choices. We have 1 and 6, 2 and 6, 5 and 6. So 1 and 6 are not in the same positions. We have 2 and 6. 2 is above the line and to the right of the transversal. 2 and 6 is also above the line and to the right of the transversal. So 2 and 6 is going to be our choice for line 2. If we had gone ahead and looked at 5 and 6, 5 and 6 are a linear pair. They are not corresponding. Okay, our other important vocabulary word here is vertical angles. When we have vertical angles are the angles that are on opposite sides of an X, like this. This angle and this angle are vertical angles. They're the same size as each other. This angle and this angle are also vertical angles. Vertical angles share a vertex, and then their sides go in the opposite directions for opposite rays. So we're looking at drop-down choices for number 3 and looking for vertical angles. We have 1 and 3. 1 and 3 do share a vertex, but they make a line together. 1 and 3 are a linear pair. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 share a vertex, and their sides do go in opposite directions. 2 and 3 are vertical angles. If we look at our next choice, 5 and 3, 5 and 3 are called consecutive interior angles because they're inside, they're on the interior, and they're next to each other along the transversal. So our choice here is going to be angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. Okay, so even if I didn't understand the logic and the steps behind the proof, I can pick out the right reason because I know my vocabulary words. Okay. Number 4 says angle 3 and angle 6 are congruent to each other. So angle 3 and angle 6 is what we were trying to prove. This is our last step here. We need to say why now. So our reasons need to be based on what we've put in our statements. So if we look at our list here, we have reflexive, transitive, and symmetric. Reflexive property is when we have like exactly this same thing on both sides of the equal or congruent sign. Exactly the same. Okay. Symmetric would be like if I said the measure of angle A was equal to 50, and then I flipped it around and said that 50 was equal to the measure of angle A. Symmetric means I flip them around, I change the order that they're in. Transitive says if I know A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. Okay, so if I know these two things, A and C equal B, then you can take B out and they equal each other. In this proof here, we had 2 was equal to 6 and 2 was equal to 3. Since 2 is the same as these other angles, 3 and 6 are the same as each other. So this is our transitive property. Oh, and I never circled this one.